Hello everybody, BleachFan190 here. After a long span without any videos, here's my first one. And it's going to be the beginning of a series, I guess you might call it, that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do top 5 or 10 countdowns on video games. Now, before we get started, some limitations. Now, the limit is one thing, or in this case swords, per game. And also, I need to have either played through the game or seen through the game, like in a video walkthrough or something like that. Okay, my top 5 Zelda swords. And this is a little artwork of a bunch of different swords from the games, and shields. Okay, number 5, the Master Sword from Wind Waker. Now, well, Toon Link games aren't my favorite, and while I prefer the Master Sword from the Adult Link, I guess you might call it, games, the Master Sword from this game is pretty cool looking, especially before its wings, quotation marks, open. So I picked this one just because I think it looks cool, and it's the Master Sword. You can't go wrong with the Master Sword. Number 4, the Four Sword. No, that wasn't a pun. Okay, so the Four Sword, I think it's pretty cool. It's the main weapon you use in every Four Swords adventure, or just regular Four Swords game, and it splits the wielder's soul into 4, giving them different colored tunics, apparently. Number 3, the Goddess Sword. Now, some people call it the Skyward Sword, but its official name is the Goddess Sword. This is your second sword in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and it gets upgraded many times into the Master Sword, so I think that's very cool. And also it has the Skyward Strike ability, which reminds me of the Getsugaten show from Bleach. Number 2, the Razor Sword. The coolest looking sword in Zelda, period. It's so awesome looking, and it's actually pretty effective, except for the fact that it breaks after you use it 100 times. Good planning on those guys' parts. Okay, so number 1 is coming, so let's recap. Number 5, the Master Sword from Wind Waker. 4, the Four Sword. 3, the Goddess Sword. 2, the Razor Sword. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Number 1. The Master Sword from Ocarina of Time. I know. Whoa, you're such a hypocrite. You just picked the Master Sword because it's your primary sword in most of the Zelda games. No, I really think the Master Sword is awesome, especially in this form. Not to mention Ocarina of Time is my favorite game. It's just so cool. It literally transcends ages just to banish evil, and it's the only thing that can deliver the finishing blow to Ganon. That's so cool. Okay, well, that's it. Thanks, guys.